action, and I believe there's a car who almost leaves the circuit, but up front looks to me that's Self, I believe, out front. Would you agree with me? Austin Self, the number 201, leads as they make their way down to the tree turn. In the second spot is, I believe, Taylor Minch. I believe that is Minch in second. We'll see as they make their way up here. That is Austin Self leading over the 226. And that is not Minch. That is Tyler Thomas, who started in the 6th spot, and Thomas up to 2nd. Sean Sharkey 3rd, Taylor Minch 4th, Alessandra Madrigal 5th. Now I'm a little confused because what I'm seeing on my screen doesn't match what I just saw. So obviously I've got my timing system down. So Ken, I'm going to need to turn this over to you and let you make the call from the field, and I'll get our timing system running again.
So the race leaders then coming down towards the tree turn on the second of their 24 laps in the Tag Junior final.
Change in the front.
Austin Self, who was initially out there. Tyler Thomas goes into the lead in front of, let me see, that is Austin Self there, Tristan DeGrand. Tyler Thomas, though, started on the outside of the 3rd row and has done extremely well to drive to the position that he has. Just having my view just balked a little, but we struggle a wee bit. Here we go, try again. So, coming off the hairpins. Race leaders coming down again towards us in onto the... Excuse me, guys, we're just going to make a little adjustment here. Well, without a shadow of a doubt, cart number 206, Taylor Minch, featuring... we're struggling again. We're struggling. Bear with us, guys.
Just go with that. Just go what you say. As we are struggling with the timing scoring system, and again, that's the unofficial scoring system. This is just a feed just for us announcers that's not giving us what we're seeing on the racetrack. So I'm going to do my best to call here as we come back to the line. That's the 226 of Tyler Thomas. No, forgive me, that's the 206 of Taylor Minch has gone to the front. And that would be, I believe, the 209, but I'll have to wait till they come back. Tristan
DeGrand takes the lead, Bill, because 209, Tristan DeGrand takes the lead. I also saw 206, which contradicts what we were expecting to see, but Taylor Minch it was who led, but he has lost that lead on turn 1. We continue. Bill is working away on the technical side of things, but that does look to me like Tristan DeGrand leading now from Taylor Minch. Tyler Thomas, who had that really good start, just relegated a little now. Cart number 209, Tristan DeGrand leads as we complete the next of these laps. Well, my thanks to Bill Wright for just sorting out the technical stuff. I'm struggling here just on the visual without the benefit of the timing screen, but we've got it right in the 1, 2, 3, which is Tristan DeGrand, Taylor Minch and Austin Self, and what's more, they're going to turn right here.
Alessandra Madrigal goes into 3rd, Ken, as we see the young lady with a very nice pass in the tree turn. She sends Austin Self back to the 4th spot. And definitely Tristan DeGrand now with big pressure from Taylor Minch. The Californian looks down the inside, but can't get her done down into 1. Here comes Madrigal, though, the fastest car on the racetrack right now by far, in fact, is the number 237 of Alessandra Madrigal, turning laps almost 3/10 faster than the second fastest car right now, and she is closed up on the back bumper of Taylor Minch as they make their way through the left-hander now down toward the tree turn.
Bill, you were so right. She goes 2nd place now.
No doubt about it. She's still the fastest car out there, and she's showing her way to the front. Her teammate now is the only person left for her to nail down the front, and I'm telling you it's going to happen in the next lap, Ken, as she is just flying and looks down the inside. Not quite there. Just right where she needs to be. A little patience is what she needs now to get through here, but she can't do that because Taylor Minch is stuffing his nose under her every chance. Back up into the hairpins now. I'll keep that right here for us at the front. Here comes Madrigal. She's got to run. Can she get it done in the tree turn? No.
Nice defensive driving by Tristan DeGrand there, but Madrigal applies the pressure. She comes again, Bill.
And underneath him, in through the hair carousel, and takes the point. Made it look easy, Ken. I thought she came in too quick, but here goes her teammate back under and goes back by. So DeGrand returns the favor and immediately puts Madrigal back to second. I was convinced she had come in much too quick and was going to wash out at the top of the track here, Ken, but that did not happen. But DeGrand didn't care. He goes by at the end of the straight. You know, that's a feature of Alexandra Madrigal's driving, Bill. She does appear to be in the wrong place, but somehow manages to recover, and that is one of those skills. No question, no question. Tristan DeGrand leads, Alexandra Madrigal is in second place, and Taylor Minch in third place as they come to complete their 9th lap of this 24-lap final. And there's a move, Bill, as I'm looking at the screen. Is that Alex back in front? Madrigal, it is indeed. Goes to first, Madrigal to first, so that furious battle in the front continues, and now here comes Austin Self making his part of that battle as well, as we now have 4 cars in contention for the lead. Real quick note, Alec Udell started last, currently 8th. He blew a motor in the pre-final, Ken, we just found out. Replaced the motor and is making a charge up through the field. We'll keep an eye on the number 261 of Alec Udell. He currently runs in 8th. Back up front, Madrigal checking out now as she's gotten a good run down the front straight. Nobody able to respond on this lap. Well, could this be a seminal moment in the race? We are on lap 11. And Alex Madrigal really putting the pressure down now. I have to say, Bill Wright was so correct to draw attention to Alec Udell. He started 19th and he's now running in 7th place. So Alex Madrigal, well, dare I say, a comfortable lead in relative terms. She goes through the carousel, 37.459, as against her teammate Tristan DeGrand's 37.945. So over a third of a second quicker. Doesn't sound a lot. And Taylor Minch fighting back on Tristan DeGrand, because Tristan DeGrand falling back into the clutches. Taylor Minch running 3rd, Austin Self 4th, Tyler Thomas 5th. And the race leaders now negotiating the hairpins, turning left down the short chute as Bill describes it. That's a great expression. I'll try to use that in England and see if I get away with it. Alex Madrigal increases her lead to something like 10 lengths now as she comes to complete half race distance, halfway, 12 laps gone, 12 to go. Keeping my eye on that battle with Alec Udell, who has now caught 5th and 6th place. And that kid is really, I got to tell you, Bob, you're right, the kid is closing up big time. He's in the spot he needs to be to pick up the next spot. That'll be Tyler Thomas, currently in the 6th. The number 226 is Thomas. The number 202, Sean Sharkey. So a great battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th as well. And here he goes down the inside. Udell picks up the spot. So Alec Udell now up into 6th as he relegates Tyler Thomas back 1 position across the stripe. And here goes a move for the 2nd spot. No, that's not going to happen. Udell into 6th as he makes his charge out of 19th up into 6th. Well, maybe Austin Self, maybe the Texan is saying, hey, if somebody from Australia can do it, let me see if I can do it. And let's be fair, Alec Udell has started 19th when I think it was in 15th place David Serra had to start. But hey, David Serra did bring it home. Alec's got a bit of work to do yet. Here is the other Alec, Alessandra Madrigal, coming round to complete lap 14, 10 to go. 10 to go. Think about that, Ken. Udell with 10 to go, and he's already moved up again. No, forgive me, Tyler Thomas takes the spot back, actually. So Thomas takes the spot back for the first time. Udell moves backwards in this field after picking up, what is that, 12 spots? Back up front. I want to look at that battle for 2nd and 3rd between Taylor Minch and Tristan DeGrand, as DeGrand is getting really racy behind Minch now as they make their way through the tree turn, now back up to the carousel. DeGrand right there with the Californian as they make their way onto the finishing straight. Madrigal looks so cool out front. I mean, she almost looks like she's just cruising along, but oh, I don't think she's going to be like that long, Candace. Here comes Minch. He closes the gap on Madrigal dramatically on that lap, now on the back bumper of the young lady into turn 4. I'll keep my eye on that battle. Madrigal gets a wake-up call. Bill, just a different story for a girl racer. Sabre Cook, she's running last, but she's mixing it with the guy in front of her, which is Reed Arnold. Well done, the lady who was injured this morning, racing good now. Here's another good lady racer. Alex Madrigal completes lap 16. Alec Udell also took that spot back from Tyler Thomas. And what's happened, Ken?
Mix between Taylor Minch and Tristan DeGrand, and exiting turn 1 and approaching this chicane, Taylor Minch and Tristan DeGrand absolutely wheel to wheel, side by side, as they come down towards us now, off the hairpin, turning left down the short chute. Alex Madrigal leads, but behind her there is pressure arriving, and pressure in the shape of Taylor Minch and Tristan DeGrand.
And DeGrand has now gotten by Minch and has pulled up on the back bumper of Alessandra Madrigal. So our top 3 is Madrigal, DeGrand, Minch, and DeGrand goes into the lead. DeGrand with a huge move down the front straight. Ken just shoots by Madrigal as if she was standing still. So DeGrand on fire here. A 37.300 to the 37.50 of Madrigal. A clear 2/10 quicker on the lap, and it showed at the end of the straight as he takes the point.
I've said previously, and it merits saying again, I have seen Tristan DeGrand race before. I have never seen him race this well before. That's not to say he's won the race, because Madrigal fights back, and there's the move, Bill. Madrigal goes back into the lead.
Indeed, and look at this, Alec Udell now up to 5th, Ken. Let's not count it out on this kid. Working lap 19 of 24, and let's see, Udell is 2.3 seconds behind the leader. 2.3 seconds. Udell with a 37.307, his fastest lap. That is not as quick as our current leader DeGrand's best lap, but it is quick of the top 5 right now. Madrigal leads through the carousel and onto the finishing straight. Working lap 19, starting lap 20 now. Pressure from DeGrand in second. He's just 0.159 at the line and closer even now. Udell all alone in the 5th spot. He's going to have a struggle to get up to the front. Side by side racing further back in the class. Up front, it's Madrigal to second. DeGrand leads again through in the hairpin. So swapping the positions as they make their way around the track. We see Madrigal, and now back to the front is DeGrand. Minch in 3rd. The 201 is Austin Self 4th. Madrigal to the point. Madrigal to the point through 1, and the battle rages here in junior. I'll keep my eye at the front as the laps wind down. Madrigal leads. DeGrand still second. Minch closing the gap. Through the left-hander, turn 6 now, and down to the tree turn. Madrigal with a little bit of a gap back to DeGrand in second. And now Minch loses a little bit of room up to the carousel. Self in 4th. There's Udell in the 5th spot, and he is sawing at the wheel, trying to find a way up further in the field. DeGrand very close now, Ken.
Oh, Bill, it's a classic battle, isn't it? Even now, you wouldn't want to call this race 1, 2, 3, and Madrigal and DeGrand are putting on a wonderful show at the front. DeGrand has the advantage at the moment, but Madrigal still has guns blazing.
Indeed, and now out to the front, Madrigal through the tree turn. Here comes DeGrand right behind her, and then Minch again fading just slightly. Self now is going to be under pressure with 2 to go. With 2 to go, can Alec Udell get into the top 4? I say, Ken, he can do it. He's going to be closing up on the back bumper of Austin Self. Up front, Madrigal still hangs on to the point, but DeGrand is right there. They make their way through the left-hand turn 4 and into the hairpins. I'll watch the front. Madrigal with pressure from DeGrand as they make their way through the left-hand turn 6 down into the tree turn 7. Through the right-hander now as the wind really starts to rip here at Ocala Grand Prix as Madrigal's through the carousel. On to the finishing straight. White flag, white flag. DeGrand looks down the inside, takes the spot. Tristan DeGrand takes over the top spot as they make their way through the chicane. Can Madrigal respond? Into the left-hand turn 4. The right-hander, the next hairpin, turn 5 now. Here's an opportunity coming up at the tree turn. Can she get a run? No, DeGrand gets a great push through.
It looks all over now, Bill, but what a wonderful final. Tristan DeGrand, a worthy race winner, coming home in front of Alex Madrigal. The checkered flag greets Tristan DeGrand. Alex Madrigal second, and Taylor Minch third.